Schwarzbier. Nicht dunkel. Schwarz! Guten Tag, meine Damen und Herren. Ich heiße Brainmuffin und willkommen alles. Heute wir haben ein Schwarzbier aus Deutschland. Das Feldschlo sschen aus Dresden. Männerbier. Seit 80 und 58. So since 1858, this brewery has been in Dresden, Dresden, Männl Bier. So here it says black lager. This side says Schwarzbier. Feldschlo sschen is my guess. It's a bit of a mouthful to say. I don't know what it is about my pronunciation in German. It's like 30 some odd years ago when I lived in Germany, I don't remember having this much problem speaking German. It's like I smile too much. Some kind of crap on here. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? So this is a black lager, or black beer. Schwarz means black. Dunkel means dark. And then Weiss, so you couldn't have a Dunkel Weiss, right? Because Weiss means white. That's why you have Weiss and you have Weizen. So you have W-E-I-S-S, or sometimes with the, so it looks like a beta. The thing you can see here, S-set, it's actually an S and a Z historically. You have Rauchbier. We've already done a Rauchbier. That's smoke. So Rauchen is to smoke. Also means to smoke as in that. So nicht rauchen, there's no smoking. And so this is not going to have that smoky flavor. This is just dark malt. So I'm not really sure how they get them dark without. I mean, it does say that it's brewed according to the German purity law. Gebraut nach dem deutschen Reinheitsgebot. Well, it's roasted malt, so they're not unmalted barley. So overall, this is going to have quite a different flavor. It's a bit darker than a Dunkel typically. A Dunkel tends to be more of a brown or dark brown. This is a bit, now this is a blue glass. It's not clear, it's clear, but it's not clear as in colorless. So it's going to throw it off a little bit, but you can't really see through it. It's really dark. Almost looks like it should be a lager, and it's not very thick tasting. Now I do have a lot of foam. Excellent work with the can then that can maintain this much foam. Even the foam's pretty good. Got to bring up my phone again. And I did finally find this on Untappd. It took a while. Dishwasher's done in case anybody's wondering. But that is nice and smooth. There's hints of malt and a little bit of a hint of a roastiness. But because they're not using unmalted barley, you're not going to get that nutty flavor. That's where that really comes from, when you have that unmalted barley that they then roast to various degrees, and you get this kind of nuttiness when it's kind of a brown roast. You get that real thick bitterness when you get, say, like a stout. You get some of that bitter, and if you get in between, you get a little more chocolate flavors. But a lot of those are unmalted. Now, some of them aren't. I mean, you do get chocolate malt. That's malted barley. The ones impart just really deep flavors. I mean, this is smooth, easy drinking. There's just a hint of bitterness. This thing doesn't have, it says 5% alcohol. You don't even notice it. This doesn't have any IBU information. I don't think there's any on the can. But it's very smooth. I mean, I gave this a 3.5 when I had it before, and I think I was too harsh. I think this is a good 4. It doesn't have that pilsnery lager flavor. There's not a whole lot happening on the nose. There's just kind of a hint of hops. So I'm betting the IBUs are pretty low. It's just really smooth, dark beer. And it's really surprising. If someone says they don't like dark beer, or they think dark beer is all this kind of crap, this actually might be a good one. This is pretty mellow, not very bitter. Hints of alcohol, but not very much. Yep, there's just a mild roast, a mild maltiness. Mid-mouth is kind of a little bit deeper maltiness than you would get with a lighter beer. But it's not overpowering. This would be perfect with a lot of different foods. I know it's a German beer, but you could probably get some of this Eastern German, so you could probably, but still goulash is still there, but you're starting getting potato soup and sauerbraten and maybe some fish. You get up in the northern Germany, you get some fish recipes. This would definitely go well with it. So, and it's going to wash that palate. You could probably have some pretty pungent cheeses with this and not worry about overpowering anything. This would help cleanse the palate pretty well. It has a tiny bit of a roasted malty residue, but it's very, very light. It's not much there at all, and just a mild cheese would take that right off, and I wouldn't worry about it. So you could have this with a lot of different foods. You could have it with pizza. But this is a really good introduction to dark beers that, you know, it's not going to overpower you in any way, shape, or form. I mean, there's a fair amount of foam there, but especially if you got this on draft, I bet you'd be even smoother. So yeah, I'm going to have to say that I was too harsh last time. I'm going to raise that to a 4 and check in, and I'll reach out to the brewery too to find out a bit more information if I can. But this is very good. This is a really good dark, you know, Schwarzbier. So black beer is technically what that means. Dunkel being dark, and Stern being strong, and then I forget. No, stark is strong. Stern is star. It's been too long. Anyway, so I'm going to give it a 4. All right. So thanks for clicking like, and thanks for sharing these things, and please clicking like and subscribing really helps with the search engines these days. And please share these videos as much as possible. Let me know what you want to see. You know, make it a difficult for one to find it. You know, I got to really pull out all the stops and find stuff, sours, anything, any beer whatsoever. Let me know what you want to see reviewed. All right. So thanks for stopping by, and we will see you next time. Cheers. Wir haben gut alles haben wir gut.